The mob thronged the police station early Wednesday after Mr. Toure was brought in following his refusal to cooperate with the Trrc. Yankuba Toure was today brought before the Trrc but refused to publicly testify, arguing that he had been indemnified by the Constitution. Ugly scenes ensued and he was arrested and escorted to Karawa police station. But a large crowd of angry mob converged on the station, expressing their disgust at Mr. Toure's actions.
Yankuba dafa yabaate bi passé yabaate bi amul dara lu moo def nga ni fi nit yi nekkee suñ ko bàyyee mu génn si fii du baax de nit yaa ngi mer waa xam naa ne bii dafa yabaat moom respect gu Trrc respect gu Gambian si respect gu kenn lii passé na lii mooy lan waxal nga ne doo waxal nit yi dégg from you li nga am pour wax fu sana waxee yow wax dëgg yow doo wax dëgg ah bii passé na yabaate anyway ñu ngi fii di ko xaar daal.
Yankuba doesn't deserve respect from we the Gambian because they're murderer and we don't need him anymore in the system. We don't need people like Yankuba Toure in our system. Never again. Never again. Never again. We will take everything according to law, but if anybody disrespect, we have to show him.
We don't like you.
Yes, we have to show him. We have to show him.
Somebody big. I'm big. We are all ordinary Gambians. My friend,
you have to disrespect him because everybody disrespect. He disrespect the whole Gambia. I mean, yeah, they have to handcuff him. You understand? They have to throw him inside the truck.
And it's a murderer.
Because he's a murderer. He doesn't deserve respect anymore.
He deserve no respect.
Yankuba Toure na génn si doomi aadama yi fii ñëpp dañ mer Yankuba Toure fa rey ay doomi aadama ñim rey ay nit lañ ay jullit lañ comme moom understand nga lu ñoo ñaan luwaa bi mooy na def luwaayam na def mbiram loolu la ñoo ñaan fu mu nekk ñun ñëpp a mer man maa ngi nii dama doon jaay ma teg suma bitig bi ñëw fii na Yankuba Toure génn nam génn loolu la ñoo wax.
You understand? We will never allow the government to let Yankuba to walk free again. This guy has to go to jail for killing innocent Gambians and for refusing to talk to the Trrc. Who the hell is Yankuba? Who the hell is he? We will not compromise with this situation. Let it be clear to the government that we are not going to relent in what we are doing. We will make sure that things like that will never repeat in this country, because we have all suffered so much. We have all suffered so much, and for a small boy like Yankuba to walk to the Trrc and refuse to testify is just rudeness. If we have immunity, we are stripping off the immunity today.
Gambia fii nekkul ruusam jogul Gambia c'est foreigner ngeen wax lu xew o daka ñi ñooy rey ñoom Ousseynou Ndiaye ñi ñoo rey doomi
li lañ ko def
Uncle Ousseynou Ndiaye
moo tax man kooku moo tax may reyante kooku moo tax may reyante Ousseynou suma oncle la suma everything la kooku moo tax may reyante kii su génne wuuram mi dama ko wol kaani billahi na génn
Yankuba Toure ay Gambia bele neng uko ya moyle Yankuba Toure Gambia bele Yankuba Toure manke Gambia noti nyim banko kan e duwar sigate manke banko dingoti ya jame manke banko dingoti wala na kabini in power yakuno tala nyote ma rek sida kamul fa rek ka Gambia no fa uko ya moyle half and half Gambia wala ka nyamba nyabe ke Gambia dim foro wona bi kam mo fa nyim banko kan half and half Gambia ya jame Edward Singate sana sabali bi mbetala le bata kono mbetala le bata adama baro ay sama toya nyati lungola
that when this man appear here there's going to be total blunder in the Gambia because people were called for like Trrc like that Kanye the killer, and he was like that man told him Yankuba Toure told him not to answer, which is criminal act to the law. When the law call you, go and defend yourself. Law calling you, that doesn't mean that you are guilty. You are guilty. You can be innocent. The law call you, go and defend yourself. You cannot defend yourself to the nation. You insult the whole country, the whole Gambia. Every patriotic Gambian has to be it's like you insult everybody. So this man doesn't deserve life here. He has to come out. We put fuel on him. We burn him to ashes.
Toure was subsequently escorted to anti-crime headquarters in Bijilo, but not without trouble. Earlier on Wednesday, the subpoenaing of Yankuba Touré by the TRRC turned chaotic when the former AFPRC junta leader stormed out of the hearing room of the investigation. Drama started as early as 10 a.m. when Mr. Touré first reported to the commission engaging in a long back and forth with TRRC officials. During this standoff, Touré made it clear he was not comfortable testifying publicly. At about 11:30 a.m., Touré finally came out of the witness room and took his seat in the hearing room. But once asked by the TRRC counsel Essa Fall to stand up to swear to the Quran, Touré refused. Touré then sat and said, "Mr. Chairman, I think we have a problem. I am leaving." The chairman of the commission read a statement shortly after Touré stormed out.
The Reparations Commission has issued multiple subpoenas to Mr. Yankuba Touré to appear before the commission to testify as a person adversely mentioned for his involvement in human rights violations between 1994 and 1996. All those subpoenas were postponed, and the last time a subpoena was issued on the 24th day of June 2019 for his appearance and the testimony before the commission today, the 26th day of June. During a meeting this morning between Mr. Touré, the chairman, and the commission summer staff members, Mr. Touré indicated his refusal to honor the subpoena. He is presently within the premises of the TRRC, but as just have been seen, he has clearly refused to appear and testify before the commission pursuant to the subpoena.
TRRC counsel Essa Fall intervened once the chairman of the commission finished reading a prepared statement asking the investigation to give Yankuba Touré another chance to testify.
Mr. Chair, may I ask that Mr. Touré be given another chance and be asked by the commission staff to come and appear before the commission and be sworn in and testify. If he refuses a second time, you adjourn the proceedings.
Touré later emerged, but only after another back and forth with Fall in the witness room.
You refuse to come and appear, that would attract consequences. The chairman has already made a pronouncement on that. This is a second chance you are being given to come and formally appear before the commission. If you refuse, we leave it at that.
At the hearing room, Touré was again asked to swear by the Quran, which he did. 5 minutes into his testimony, Touré again showed his stubborn side.
When I came, I was posted at Kudang military camp as the camp commandant.
Proceed, please.
And later posted to Farafenye between 1993 and 1994.
During this period, can you tell us what were the problems within the Gambia National Army?
I am not going to testify regarding that, please. I invoke my constitutional immunity on all those issues.
Mr. Touré, I warn you that this is not the place to raise the issue of immunity. If you want to raise immunity claim, you take it to the High Court. Let me just finish. This is a truth commission. It's not a civil or criminal proceeding. It is, in fact, not a legal proceeding. So the claimed immunity does not apply to a fact-finding mission by the Commission of Inquiry.
Counsel, I still stand by my position that I invoke the constitutional immunity. The Constitution is the supreme law of this country. Any proceeding that is against the 1997 Constitution, I am not going to testify, and I will not answer any questions.
Yankuba Touré was a one-time national mobilizer of the APRC party. He also served as Minister of Lands in the past dispensation. His name has been variously linked to instances of gross human rights abuse against citizens. Prominent among atrocities attributed to him are the gruesome killing of a former Gambian finance minister and the 1996 brutal torture of UDP supporters